What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Sir Charles Ringo. I'm gonna start trying to do this podcast shit. For one, cause not that I have a passion for this, but I have, I guess you could say, a gift of gab. I like to talk, and it's like a lot of stuff that be going on in this country, and I be wanting to speak on it, but you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody really that I be fucking with be interested in this shit, except for my dog Rich. So I'm gonna try to start this podcast. I'm gonna call this shit 2 cents, the 2 cent show. You know what I'm saying? Because it's pretty much really just gonna be me giving my 2 cents about shit. Alright. I've been saying I was gonna try to do a podcast, but I have what you call a herd mentality. Like, I'll be wanting to have people do it with me. Ain't nobody really out. My dog Rich on the shit that I'm on, but he, you know what I'm saying, he in the streets, you know what I'm saying, he back and forth doing shit. Rich ain't really got time to sit down and do this shit. Well, he do, but bitch ain't trying to take no time out for making money to do something that ain't making no money yet. You did what I'm saying? But I said, fuck it, I would start doing it. So welcome to the 2 cent show. The topic I'm gonna speak on today, I'm gonna speak on the Bill Cosby and the R. Kelly topic. Because me and my mom had a conversation, I don't know, a few days ago, right? And it just, I understand what she's saying, but it blows me how people just write the nigga off for saying, like, y'all really can't be serious, bro. Do y'all really believe that R. Kelly really motherfucking did all that shit? I believe R. Kelly only problem was he liked young women. And I'm not saying that like that's okay, because it's not. But my thing is, what about all these white folks? Harvey Weinstein, Elvis Presley, Hugh Hefner. When Elvis married whatever the fuck her name is, don't give a damn, she was 15. When Hugh Hefner, and whatever they did, whatever, facts is facts. Y'all glorified these motherfuckers when they was alive and glorify them when they dead. But y'all want to crucify this nigga and add on all this extra bullshit, bro. But Hugh Hefner used to have 15-year-olds fucking in his pornos on Playboy. I think all the bitches in that house is 19. That's not nasty to y'all. It's nasty that R. Kelly had a 19-year-old girlfriend at 50-something years old, but Hugh Hefner, 70-something years old, living in a house full of 19-year-olds is okay. Y'all not gonna sit here and tell me that has nothing to do with race and none of the other shit. When you have a white person over here famous for getting girls to fuck on camera, glorified, he's the man. Had 15-year-olds fucking in his pornos, he's the man. Elvis Presley, the man, marrying his 15-year-old wife, it's okay. R. Kelly pee on a younger female, he got away with that shit. Doc said that he didn't do nothing, but when y'all sitting talking about this man had bitches, holding bitches captive, making them stand in the corner by the wall, stomping on the fucking floor to use the bathroom. I mean, I'm not the type of person that if I believe something that's it, that there's no, I'm open-minded to that I could be wrong, but I just don't believe that. Because this is my thing. If you have a problem like R. Kelly have a problem, you're gonna have that type of problem throughout your whole career, life, or whatever. I just find it odd that, you know, there's been a bunch of stories about him doing this with underage girls or doing this with young women and da-da-da-da-da. Everything has always been about young women, right? Now, like this time that they ban him, now it's human trafficking and fucking, like, that's just out of the fucking, that's not following his MO. Just like a serial killer. They have an MO. A motherfucker don't just start killing prostitutes and cutting off their left foot, and then next thing you know, he start fucking stabbing male strippers in the butthole. They don't change their MO. So if R. Kelly had that kind of problem, he would have had that same problem throughout his whole fucking career. So why the fuck are we just not hearing about this other shit? I don't want to hear about, oh, well, they was just too scared to come forward. Come on, bro. All of that, somebody would have been said something. And then don't it seem like, don't nobody think it's odd that almost all of these females that said this shit about R. Kelly was presented to R. Kelly. R. Kelly didn't go finding these motherfuckers. These bitches' parents was taking them to him. And like I told my mama, she said, you know, all these women, all these hundreds of women are not gonna come up and say the same thing for nothing. I was like, listen, you know me, when I was younger, I dogged females. I did a lot of females wrong. So you telling me you call up such and such, whoop-de-whoop and wop-de-wop, who already got animosity towards me. Hey, we'll give you such and such $1,000 if you whoop-de-whoop, wop-de-wop, wimney-wham. You think they're not gonna jump on that? Me being a real motherfucker, me being a real nigga, I would. Especially if I fucked up and they got no motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, no cash, working 9 to 5, doing whatever. Somebody come offer me a nice amount of money to just get on camera and lie and say some shit, I probably would. Depending on who. Like, I wouldn't fuck my people, none of my peoples, none of, like, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying, it's not like it's nothing if somebody got more money and more power to get somebody else to say something. That's nothing, right? So I don't feel like, I'm not saying that R. Kelly don't deserve to be punished. I don't feel like that man deserved 30 years. Because that's the case, y'all need to go dig up Elvis and fucking Hugh Hefner. And y'all need to go get Harvey Weinstein and fucking Kevin Spacey. It's okay for all you white folks to rape and do all this other crazy shit, but y'all want to keep coming for these niggas. All right? That's all I got to say about the R. Kelly situation. I'm not defending him. I'm not saying that what he did was okay. Him fucking underage girls is a fucking problem. But that is his only fucking problem. He don't deserve 30 years for sleeping with an underage girl. Because he didn't rape her. He didn't go looking for her. I don't believe he did none of this human trafficking, all this extra crazy shit they talk about. Because like I said, there would have been a trail of that. Only trail that we've been seeing that he like young women. Not excusing it, just stating facts. Move on to the next. Bill Cosby. I 150% believe that Bill Cosby should not have been convicted of anything or went to jail for nothing. Because, for one, look how old this man is. This shit ain't just happened. These bitches that's claiming he did whatever he did to them wasn't just sitting at home one day and just like, hey, you know what? I feel like I got to tell this story. That was over 20, 30 something years ago. Why the fuck now? And just like with the R. Kelly case, isn't it just odd that the timing of when one bitch come out, a million bitches come out? Whatever, I understand the little Me Too situation shit, but I ain't going for that fuck shit with this situation because that just don't make sense. Bill Cosby, and I say this with my head high, and I say it to anybody, anywhere. Bill Cosby didn't do shit wrong. Everything that they talking about that happened was in a time period of when motherfuckers was getting down. You hear me? Bitches was tooting their nose up and then tooting that ass. Bill Cosby probably did give some bitches some shit. But them bitches was with that shit, bro. That was a time period where everybody was getting down. I don't really ain't got too much to say about that situation, because I mean it really ain't nothing I say gonna mean anything. But I just think that they this shit crazy, bro. They keep going for that. They trying to taint that man's name. They trying to fuck it. They already did. Felicia Rashad spoke up and said that they finally righted the wrong. And the next day she went to work. She didn't even have a fucking job at the college she was at, bro. This shit deeper than him doing some shit like that. Dumb motherfuckers in society, everybody gonna say that, because they believe everything they see on the fucking news. I ain't saying Bill Cosby ain't never give a bitch nothing, but that shit was consensual. The thing that I don't understand is what if, like, if you a rapist or shit like that, then you that before and after you get famous. Why is it after they get famous is when all this shit start popping up, bro? Like when you broke, they get pussy whenever bitches is giving them pussy, and then they get famous and get rich, and then bitches just stop giving them pussy, and then they just got to take it. That don't make no motherfucking sense. R. Kelly at one point, all that nigga had to do was that's all that nigga had to do. Panties dropping. Him, you get what I'm saying? I just don't understand how there was never a history of any of that before. Why the fuck do they? It just don't make sense to me, dog. Dick Gregory said it, and I trust everything that come out of Dick Gregory's mouth, because Dick Gregory is not just some fucking average nigga that just said some ignorant shit that he thought about. He was a very intelligent man and knew what the fuck he was talking about. Dick Gregory said that Bill Cosby's property set on property that they believe was an untapped source of oil. And they had been trying to buy that man's house for years and years, and they could not. He wouldn't give it up. So they made a play to make that play. We ain't gonna never hear or know about that shit, because and I don't believe. Dick Gregory ain't got no reason to lie. So. And it makes sense if you think about it, because if you sitting on a piece of land that might be an untapped source of oil, that is money. You remember when the Beverly Hillbillies found that shit? They changed their whole life around. This man sitting on a fucking untapped source of oil. They want that, and they gonna get it. They probably got it. That's just my 2 cents. Could be wrong, but hey, I'm a human. This is talking, getting shit off my chest. This is not. Nothing that I said is based off of nothing but pure. Just me talking, giving my 2 cents. Stay tuned for the next show.